Imagine standing in your backyard, you hear a robin singing, a pigeon lands on the fence, a crow flies overhead. Now imagine someone tells you, you're looking at the last living dinosaurs. Sounds impossible, right? After all, we've all been told the same story. 66 million years ago, a giant asteroid slammed into Earth and wiped out the dinosaurs forever. End of story. Except, that story is incomplete. Because while Tyrannosaurus rex, Triceratops, and countless other dinosaurs disappeared, one group survived. And today, there are over 11,000 species of them flying all around us. So the real question isn't how did the dinosaurs go extinct, it's, why did birds survive when almost everything else died? To answer that, we have to go back to the worst day in Earth's history. A 6-mile-wide asteroid was hurtling through space at over 40,000 miles per hour. Then, it hit. The impact was so powerful it released more energy than billions of atomic bombs. The ground shook with massive earthquakes. Megatsunamis swept across coastlines. Wildfires spread across entire continents. But strangely, that wasn't what killed most life on Earth. The real killer came afterward. The impact blasted trillions of tons of dust and soot high into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight for months, maybe even years. The world became cold, dark, silent. Plants stopped growing, forests died, food chains collapsed. Around 75% of all species on Earth vanished. The mighty T-Rex, gone. Triceratops, gone. Most of the animals that had ruled Earth for more than 160 million years simply couldn't survive. So why did a handful of tiny feathered dinosaurs make it? The answer wasn't one superpower. It was a combination of several advantages. First, they were small. Many survivors were no bigger than a sparrow or a duck. While a 20-ton dinosaur needed enormous amounts of food every single day, a tiny bird could survive on just a handful of seeds or insects. In a starving world, needing less became one of the greatest advantages imaginable. And that leads to the second reason, seeds. This may have been the difference between life and death. When sunlight disappeared, fresh leaves, fruits, and flowers quickly vanished. But seeds are different. They can remain buried in the ground for months, even years, waiting for better conditions. Many early birds could crack open those seeds with their beaks, giving them access to one of the few reliable food sources left on Earth. While giant dinosaurs starved, these tiny survivors still had something to eat. Then there was flight. Now, flying alone didn't guarantee survival. After all, flying reptiles called pterosaurs still went extinct. But for birds, flight offered a huge advantage. They could escape raging wildfires, search much larger areas for food, cross rivers and mountains to reach places untouched by disaster. When survival depended on finding the next meal, being able to fly could mean the difference between life and death. Another secret was flexibility. Many surviving birds weren't picky eaters. They could eat seeds, insects, tiny animals, almost anything they could find. Scientists call these animals generalists. And throughout Earth's history, generalists usually survive mass extinctions better than specialists. When your favorite food disappears, being willing to eat almost anything suddenly becomes a superpower. Some scientists also believe that birds living near rivers, lakes, and wetlands had an extra advantage. These environments stayed productive longer than forests devastated by fire. Even when much of the world looked lifeless, wetlands still offered insects, fish, and freshwater. Small pockets of hope in a dying world. Meanwhile, the larger dinosaurs had almost no chance. Huge plant eaters needed vast amounts of vegetation every day. Once plants disappeared, they began to starve. Then the giant predators lost their prey. One by one, the food chain collapsed from the bottom up. Size, once their greatest strength, became their greatest weakness. But here's the twist that changes everything. Birds didn't evolve after the dinosaurs. They are dinosaurs. Modern birds belong to the same branch of the dinosaur family tree as Velociraptor and Tyrannosaurus rex. That's why birds still have wishbones, hollow bones, feathers, and many other features first seen in their dinosaur ancestors. So when you watch an eagle soar across the sky, or hear a robin singing outside your window, or even see a pigeon stealing crumbs on the sidewalk, you're witnessing the final chapter of a story that began more than 230 million years ago. The asteroid didn't erase the dinosaurs. It simply left behind one extraordinary branch of their family tree. The last dinosaurs never disappeared. They learned to fly. If this changed the way you see the world, subscribe to Curiosity Strikes, because the greatest mysteries are often hiding in plain sight.